Perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now, what about this cross? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played.
Semenyo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Soboslai goes, shoots! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is...
He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Gravenberg. Rice. Davis. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. No goals as yet. Semenyo. And it's Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. Distributed tidily. Haaland. Haaland! Van Dijk. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Lovely feet. And the pass is intercepted. Semenyo. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Son Heung-min. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Vitinha. Chance, surely! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here?
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Davis. That's good play. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Rice. Van de Ven did well to stay calm there. Hakimi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Lacroix. And Hernandez. Szoboszlai. Son Heung-min. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Haaland. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, that has not gone well. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, this could be a chance. Semenyo. And it's Soboslai. Oh, played through for the wide man. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is off.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
FC Tokyo, they probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
FC Tokyo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kane does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Soboslai getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Van Dijk. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Played out to the right. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Haaland. Son Heung-min. Oh, super ball, real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Vitinha wins. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Soboslai plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. That's been cut out, well played. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. And Yamal. Gravenberg. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Semenyo clears it away. Looking for the run. Caught offside that time. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Out for a throw. Szoboszlai. Vitinha. And it's Soboslai. Now that's a lovely exchange. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Can they find an extra gear here? Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
It's shot a goal! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 81 minutes is...
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No way through there. And here's Haaland. And it's lofted through here. Into the last 5 minutes. Rice. That's a shade optimistic. Very much into the last knockings. Szoboszlai. He can run onto that. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Not the most accurate pass.
Added minutes has been
He's only
indicated.
too happy to take that back. Looks across and plays it in. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Passing and the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez. Now Semenyo. Haaland. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.